Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever the case may be. This is Mark, and you're on Cradlecast.
Akin yung malaking K.
Ako malit na Kayla. Cradlecast.
As always, this episode is brought to you by Sounds Cradle, the official distributor of upright and grand pianos of Kaiserberg and Rittmuller. And they also have a music school which teaches, among others, voice, violin, piano, guitar, and drums. You can also inquire about ukulele and bass classes. And today we have a very special guest.
Stuart, will you do the honors?
She is probably the only one among the three of us who knows actually how to play the pianos in this Kaiserberg showroom. So kami ni Direk, literally just for show lang kami. Pero this one actually knows how to play piano. But she happens to be one of the voice teachers, one of the excellent voice teachers here at Sounds Cradle. I heard that she is a graduate of music theater at UST Conservatory of Music, a known voice teacher, voice critic. We would like to introduce one of the esteemed voice teachers of Sounds Cradle. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a storm coming because we'd like to welcome Rain De Jesus.
Wow.
A big round of applause, please.
What a very nice introduction from Direct Mark and Sir Stuart. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening.
I like what you said, that you're actually a graduate of musical theater pala.
Yes po.
Yeah, UST has a good musical theater program. Iba pa yung regular music program nila no?
It's one of the courses or the major courses in the conservatory. So, there's voice, there's also music education, which you can choose what emphasis you would like to take, like music education in voice, music education in piano, but mainly it's for music ed.
But you chose music theater.
Yes, but I was once a voice major for 4 years.
Okay.
I started 2008, so don't guess my age, guys. But yeah, I was a voice major back then because at that time, the music theater course was not yet available. So hindi pa siya offered at that time. And then I stopped for 4 years. And then when I went back to UST in 2017, and that's when I took up the music theater course.
Kaya pala hindi natin alam yung music theater, hindi natin naabutan nung college days natin. And medyo
maaano nila ang
different
age.
sort of age reveal
Yes.
naman for me and Direk Mark.
Another generation.
Hulaan nyo
that's
sino mas
true.
matanda sa aming dalawa. Ni Direk Mark.
No-brainer. Alam na nila yun, Stuart. Pero I have friends kasi who studied also music theater. Is it music or musical theater? You call
Music
it?
theater.
Music theater. And they had a recital. So I saw Legally Blonde there in UST. That was my friend Catherine Gargar, shout out to Catherine, did that. Did you do a recital yourself?
Yes.
Which musical?
However, some people would call it unfortunately, but to me it's fortunate. But I happened to do my graduation recital nung pandemic. So of course we were not allowed to work with a lot of people. So all I had was my good friends na happened to be camera crews in film.
Okay.
Kaya medyo maganda yung
Without a live
set.
audience.
Yes, without a live audience. So it was recorded, and it was only me and 2 other co-performers.
Okay.
The other one, my third co-performer was, he recorded his track in Japan because he was studying in Japan back then. So, parang naka-ganon lang sa post-prod yung namin. But yeah, basically, it's just me.
Which musical did you choose?
Concert type po siya, but my main, wala rin siyang script because at that time we were given an option to do a concert type kind of recital, or you can make a short story.
Okay.
But what I did differently sa recital ko, since I'm also a voiceover artist, I kind of made an introductory AVP with my voice. And then my main theme ng recital was women empowerment.
Okay.
Because I shot that, or I released my recital, I think, March, which is Women's Month.
But songs from
So,
Broadway.
Yes, musicals.
Okay. And I assume mga strong women roles.
Yes.
Such as?
Such as, of course, Wicked. I did For Good, which is a duet originally, but I did that as my final song to thank everyone in my journey. And I kind of cried, not kinda, but I cried at that moment. What else? Oh my gosh, I forgot na. I did Rock of Ages, Basang-Basa sa Ulan also.
Wow.
Yeah, which was my Filipino musical
Can
choice.
you watch this? Is this on YouTube or?
It's in a private Facebook group.
Okay.
I can share it to you later.
Which we look forward to be added to at a later
Yes,
time.
oo. Kasi 2022 pa po siya. So,
Wow.
medyo ang tagal ko na siyang hindi na re-revisit.
Sa bahay ka ba nag-record or nag-book
No,
kayo ng
it's
studio?
a parang an apartment na hindi na siya ginagamit. Na ang may-ari nun is one of my friends na tumulong sa akin mag-shoot nung ano. So, yeah. And that's why I called it fortunately, in my case, because kung hindi pandemic, syempre ang requirement talaga would be a whole production. Yes.
Yeah.
Which financially speaking, mabigat siya. Kasi gastos mo lahat.
Yeah.
Unless makakuha ka ng, sponsors or people who could help you with. Kasi ako, I'm a strong believer na kahit graduation recital, student recital siya, I believe na yung mga kukunin mong tao, especially your co-actors, kailangan mo silang bigyan. No matter how small a token it is, kailangan mo silang pakainin every time. Kasi ikaw yung nag-a-ask ng favor. So, the least you could do is make them as comfortable as possible. So, and at that time, syempre, I don't have the necessary funds. Like, hindi siya magiging sapat kung ipupush ko yung, like, a whole theater production. But yeah.
Let's go back a little bit. What made you even decide to pursue music as a career? Did you come from a musical family? Was it just something that came natural to you as a child? Ano bang origin story ng isang Rain De Jesus? Nung ambon ka pa lang?
Ambon. Oo, nung ambon. Nung ambon pa lang po ako, mahilig na talaga akong like kumanta. But in terms of my family, both sides were pretty much musically inclined but never pursued music as a career. So both my parents were in a choir in their younger years, but they never really pursued anything. My lolo was a guitar player with like a leaf pa in his parang Levi Celerio
Wait,
ang peg.
with a leaf?
Yeah.
Yeah, yung
That's what Levi Celerio was known for.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
could play an entire tune from a leaf.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Google ko pa. I-google ko po mamaya.
Levi Celerio, yes. So kumbaga, and that's
National
actually
artist Levi Celerio.
exactly. And that's actually my lolo, who is the father of my mom. He was actually my inspiration and the reason why I loved guitar more than any other kind of instruments. Pero when I was little, syempre, ang basic na pinapa-enroll sa mga bata ay piano. So, I had my basic knowledge in piano, but then when I got older, I took up an extension class in UP actually for guitar na. Kasi I love classical guitar. But don't ask me like yung anong favorite mong pyesa. Recuerdos. Pero, kumbaga parang lang siyang classical music that I can't name the title. I'm really bad with titles, even songs. Sobrang bad ko sa
And it's
sa
so funny
title.
because recuerdos means memories.
Yeah.
And you're
Exactly,
bad with
right?
your memories. Okay.
Yes.
Bad
exactly.
recuerdos.
Bad recuerdos. But yeah. Yun. And then, ako lang actually sa both my family. Ako lang yung nag-pursue ng music.
Supportive ba ang family?
Yes, very. Tapos yung kapatid ko naman, literature. So, dalawa lang kami. So, pareho kaming arts. So, you can imagine, like, I came from a line of, yung mga, ano matawag sa mga jobs na gano'n, like, nurses, doctors, engineers,
mainstream.
attorneys. Yes, yung mga gano'n. Tapos biglang kami ng kapatid ko, biglang, music and literature.
Medyo iba yung landas.
Medyo parang, yung iba nagtaas ng kilay na, paano yung future mo dyan, yung kikitain mo dyan, gano'n.
Lagi naman
Huwag na po nating
Yan laging fear nila.
Yes.
When you decide to do the arts.
Ilista natin mamaya lahat ng family members na judgmental.
Nagtaas ng kilay. Hindi ko na po
But
sila nakakausap.
you are actually probably in a better position than many people because you said your family was
Yes, my mom and
supportive.
dad, very supportive.
Diba?
Yes.
We've heard of sad stories of people where their families were not just unsupportive, but actually prohibiting them from pursuing an artistic career. Okay, Stuart, you're not gonna stop me, huh? I'm gonna be asking Rain to sing. You mentioned before that you sang a song from Wicked, and Wicked is so hot now because of the movie adaptation that even non-theater goers are now familiar
Yes.
with Wicked. And
Thank
for
you, Wicked.
Good, which is going to be the title of part 2 of Wicked. Okay, Wicked for Good.
I can feel our view count rising as you speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Kasi papakantahin natin si Rain ng Wicked.
Would you do this honor? Just a line or two or an excerpt from For Good.
Okay. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird from a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Beautiful. You made my day, Rain.
Oh, thank you, Derek. Oh my
Ang
God.
sarap naman pakinggan. Ang sarap pakinggan.
No words. No words. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Okay, so now you are a voice teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Did you start from this school or did you go around and teaching in different schools before you got into Sanskrit?
During the pandemic, I applied here talaga.
Okay.
And then one of my friends who owned another studio got me as a voice teacher as well. So during the pandemic, I was teaching in 2 different schools.
Okay.
But right now, I am exclusively with Sounds Cradle. Ayun. I actually decided to like just focus on Sounds Cradle. Gusto kong affiliated lang ako sa one studio. But I also have people, friends actually, who got me as their vocal coach privately naman.
Okay.
So,
Or per project.
Yes, per project,
Right,
ganun lang.
They have a show and then they need a voice coach.
But in terms of classes, dito talaga ako sa Sounds Cradle. Yes.
But you said that it was during the pandemic, so I'm assuming it was online?
Yes, it was I started online and it was
How do
very
you do that?
difficult.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, and I'm also assuming that the other teachers for other instruments like piano, guitar, they find it way more difficult. Kasi sa voice, kumbaga parang for me, mas madali siya in a way. But the only problem we encountered, kasi nakapag-adjust naman, pero yung biggest problem talaga doing online classes is yung internet connection.
Yeah.
And kunwari kung ang device mo or ng student mo ay hindi masyadong maganda, iba po yung dating ng audio sa akin or sa student mo din. So sometimes hindi kami nagkakarinigan, lalo na kung mataas na yung pitch, naka-cut off na siya sometimes ni Zoom. So yun, that's the difficult part of doing online classes. Tapos nung nakilala ko sila and nakita ko sila in person, ay iba pala yung yung timbre ng boses mo kapag in person than online. Yun. So may mga adjustments na kailangan gawin din.
That's right.
Yeah.
Grabe. Yung the move from online to in-person din. Pero yung online, even though maayos yung internet connection, may latency pa rin, no?
Meron po talaga.
So, hindi talaga kayo makakapag-sabay with each other. Parang follow after me. Tapos
ganon.
parang biglang nasa screen ka, okay, sing this.
That happens. That happens
Teacher,
a lot.
teacher.
Yes, that happens a lot.
And you
my
can
goodness.
imagine yung mga church services na nag-worship. And then everybody was singing at the same time. It
Yes,
sounds awful.
exactly.
I think I first met you sa Sounds Cradle Christmas party last year.
Hindi lang po last year. I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago ba?
Yeah.
Pero
2
kumanta
years
yung student mo.
Last year yon.
Oo, last year. Oo,
Yeah.
last year. And how did that feel? To have
Oh my
your
gosh.
student
Ako,
sing in front of everyone.
ito po ha, talaga, honestly speaking, and my close friends can attest to this. I rarely say, I always say I'm proud of you, but I rarely dive into that kind of feeling because I don't want it to be my accomplishment. I always wanted it to be my students' accomplishment. That's why I tell my students, tap yourself on the back for doing a good job. I rarely tell my students I'm proud of you because it's gonna sound, it's my, like I'm proud of you. Rather, I tell them, be proud of yourself. You did a great job. Ganon, parang ganon.
And that's a good point because their validation does not come from you or anyone else. Because sometimes young artists, no, whether actors or singers, they're hungry for validation, understandably so. But if you seek the validation from one particular person or from outside of yourself, you'll never feel good enough.
Yes. Never, ever. And, I think you're also gonna relate to this, Direk. We are the biggest critic of ourselves.
I agree.
Diba? Like, wag mo munang isama yung external factors, like, kunwari, from a director or a writer. Ikaw talaga like, kunwari, mag-rehearse ka on your own. You'll never feel good enough na ipakita yun sa ibang tao. So, I don't want my students to feel that way. So, ang ini-instill ko talaga, apart from their talent, of course, is their confidence. And again, their willingness to accept whatever, corrections or compliments. Ganon. Para, kahit, yun sinasabi ko hindi kayo forever nasa akin. And even as a parent siguro, hindi naman forever magagabayan tayo ng mga magulang natin. Sooner or later, we're gonna stand on our own 2 feet. So, gusto kong ang ibigay lang sa kanila yung tools para pag wala na ako, kaya nyo na. Kaya nyo na. And sabi ko, mag-seek din kayo ng different, kung talagang gusto nyo i-pursue ang pagiging singer, mag-seek kayo ng iba ring voice teachers. Voice teachers
okay.
na you learn from also. Kasi I don't know everything. Yes.
Workshops.
I don't know everything. So, take what, I'll teach you what I know, but it shouldn't stop there. Kasi kahit ako, nag-aaral pa ako from, like, not formally, pero, yung access natin to knowledge right now
You're
very...
still growing, still learning.
Yes, exactly. And I learn from my students also. May mga kanta sila na, ano yan? So, kailangan ko pakinggan, di ba? So,
I was gonna ask that. Did your student pick that song last year at the Christmas party? Here's Your
yes.
Perfect?
Yes, siya.
Bagay na bagay sa voice range niya.
And ano yun
Who
na?
are we talking about?
The little boy. The little
You
boy.
were-
Let's get shout out. I was there.
Yes.
But let's shout out to that little boy.
Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Yes.
Hello, Alfonso.
Very...
We've
ano
been
siya?
talking about you.
So-
I've been teaching him pandemic pa. Little boy lang talaga. And I taught all of his siblings. 5 sila.
Wow.
Kulang na lang si mommy and daddy. Mami, di ba mag-e-enroll ka, sabi mo?
Oh, mami, hinihintay ka. Hinihintay ka ni Teacher
Yun.
Rain.
Oo.
Nakita mo naman yung mga resulta sa mga anak mo. Oo.
Yeah.
Why not take the Nesty Challenge?
Pero
diba?
yeah, si Alfonso talaga ang go-go-go. Tsaka his sister.
So generally, what is your biggest fulfillment as a voice teacher? Where do you get your high from? You said you don't want to get...
Ang hirap
you
na.
don't want to take
Sagutin
credit
yan
for
eh.
yourself. You
Yeah,
want the child to feel proud of himself and not seek validation from you. But you personally, where do you find your fulfillment?
I find the fulfillment pag wala na ako at kaya na nila.
Ah.
Pero yung habang nandito pa ako, habang nasa akin pa sila, ano pa, continuous learning pa. Pero pag nakita kong, okay, hindi na nila ako kailangan, yun na yung parang, okay, I did my part na. Doon na ako makaka-feel ng certain level of achievement kasi hindi mo na ako kailangan.
You're a big boy now. You're a big girl now.
Parang,
that's a
parang si
beautiful-
Mary Poppins and si Nanny McPhee, yung ganon.
But you're still a performer, right? Aside from being a voice teacher,
Yes,
do
I
you
am
still
blessed.
perform a lot? Okay.
Not a lot these days, but for
Okay.
the past 2 years, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
What even motivates you to take up music theater after you've gone through talagang a music course already? But biglang, ay, may music theater, alika, let's go. And what does it teach you na like different from other majors, I
Yeah.
suppose? So what prompted you to take it up and what does it teach you?
Okay. Music theater for me is a very holistic course. Aside from the technicalities wherein you'd have to act, sing, and dance at the same time. But I love, what I love about music theater so much is the things you learn, or I learned backstage. Being a stage manager, makeup artist, yung props design, stuff like that.
Production design.
Yeah, exactly. The things I learned in school, alam kong kulang pa yon. So, when I graduated, so again, tulad nga ng sabi ko kanina, I graduated pandemic. So, wala pa masyadong live performances. But when the time came na lumuwag na ang restrictions, ganyan, I took that opportunity to audition. Kahit hindi ko alam kung ano yung pinag-auditionan ko. So, I got the part. Sabi ko nga parang, Lord, kahit anong role, ensemble, at kung hindi man ako matanggap, okay lang. At least I took that step to audition kasi I've always been scared.